Now, let's zoom out and take a closer look at the full group of 20 on and off market closings within La Jolla's $9 to $11 million range within our analysis here. So, the $9 million range is leading with 13 trades. The $10 million range has 5, and then we have 2 at $11 million on the dot. So, we also did have Dr. Seuss's former residence, which I'm sure you heard of, on Encilia Drive in the Country Club, which just closed for $9 million on May 29th. However, for consistency with my tracking methodology, that one technically belongs in the 7 to 9 mil range analysis. So, the leading neighborhoods so far are Meerlands in first place with 7 trades, not surprising. Second place is La Jolla Shores with 5, and then we have the Country Club in third with 3. What's interesting is that this mirrors a similar pattern from my earlier 7 to 9 mil range analysis, if you saw that video. Meerlands was essentially leading, the Shores was in second, and the Country Club was in third. So these are not one-off neighborhoods. These are clearly the most active neighborhoods across multiple upper tier price bands. Now, looking at the yearly $9 to $11 million range breakdown, 2024 had 6 trades. 2025, there was a surge with 12. 2026 so far this year, we have 2, both of which are in Meerlands. So from this year, the first one to discuss is going to be a $9.5 million closing on La Jolla Scenic Drive South. So that one sold 282 days from the initial active date, so just over 9 months. They did 2 reductions and ended up selling roughly 17.4% below the initial list price of $11.5 million. The second one is going to be on Solimar Drive. So that one closed for nearly $9.3 million, and it took 123 days to go pending, so just about 4 months. And that one, they did 1 reduction and ended up selling roughly 5.8% below the initial list price of $9.85 million. And as of today, there are none pending on market likely to close within the $9 to $11 million range. So you might be asking, why did we see such a surge in trades last year in 2025, and then this year so far we have 2? Well, if we look at the same point that we are today, June 18th, last year, we had 6 trades already, both on and off market. So those were Calumet Avenue in Bird Rock, $10 million.